You know, this coach is extremely drivable. Not only the low profile and the width of the coach adds to the aerodynamics, but also the contour of the coach.
So something I notice here that you don't really see at all on Class Bs or Cs is your sewer system is a little bit different.
This truly is one of the things that I think our buyers love about our coach. I think that's going to make for a much more efficient experience.
Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RV. I'm here with Tina from Phoenix RV, Phoenix Cruiser. If you've watched our channel, you know we've done several videos with Tina. We thank her again for taking the time to come out. We have a different floor plan for you guys, a light interior. Tina's going to show you some of the details of this beautiful RV behind us.
Good morning. Thank you guys for coming out. We always love having you guys here. So today we've got the 3100, which is basically the big brother to the 2552 floor plan. So as with all of our Phoenix Cruisers, it's built on the E450 chassis, and this is the 7.3 V8 engine, and it's gas, a 218-inch wheelbase. So at 30 feet, 10 inches, and a low profile of 10.1, you know, this coach is extremely drivable. We do offer the MORryde RSX suspension system on the 3100. So whether you're going with the standard forward suspension, which is still going to give you a great ride on our coach, you can also choose to upgrade to the MORryde RSX.
A couple of other points with all Phoenix Cruisers. You can't really see this on a lot of different motorhomes, but you see it today because of the weather. You get some of that dew. This is a vacuum bonded wall, 1.5 inch thick, aluminum construction, like a high-end motorhome, 16-inch on center, and you could see it. You see these lines? That's showing where those studs are. I wish we had a measuring tape so we could kind of measure that out, but we don't.
That's 16 inches.
And the wall construction is kind of curved, and Tina can just talk about the door. You see it's different. It's not that standard door.
One of the things that, you know, not only the low profile and the width of the coach adds to the aerodynamics, but also the contour of the coach. And this is a custom built door for our coach, and it has the same matching contour. And when you shut this door, you can also feel and hear the stability of that. It's fully steel encased, so that's gonna stay nice and square, you know, for the life of the coach. A lot of coaches, that's one of the things that you notice right away as the coach starts to age, is it just gets a little loose, and this steel frame is gonna keep this nice and tight for a long time.
There's a lot of other coaches, the Class B, B+, Cs out there. You see them, they look nice, but you don't see what goes on behind everything. It's really important. These things are out there for a long time. If you go on the used market, you'll see older Phoenix Cruisers. They're out there, they're still fully functional.
Absolutely.
And it has to do with the build quality.
Absolutely, and I think that you hit the nail on the head with our coach. Is you can see us on a lot next to several other competitor products, and at a glance, they might look very similar. Oh, you see, they're all built on E450s. But I can tell you there's no other coach built on an E450 built like a Phoenix Cruiser. To the extent of even our paint job, which we talked about a little bit in other videos, you know, the process we take and the care we take in our paint job, the full body paint, this coach is gonna look beautiful for many years. There's 3 coats of clear. Every coat of paint is gonna be wet sanded and dry buff. You know, when you feel down the side of that Phoenix Cruiser, you're not gonna feel the paint transition. We also protect the paint with Diamond Shield film protector. There's different grades of Diamond Shield. We choose the highest lifetime warranty. So on every forward facing finish of the exterior of the coach, as well as the high access areas like the key area, you're going to have that film protector, so it's going to prevent from chips and scuffs and things like that. And if for some reason there is an issue, Diamond Shield stands behind their product, and they will replace that film for you.
So a couple of other things I noticed: double Trojan 6-volt batteries on a battery tray, which a lot of times you don't get. A lot of times those batteries are hidden underneath the stairs. Can you option in lithium?
You can. So we have the Battleborn lithium battery package as an upgrade. Standard is typically the 6-volt deep cell batteries, but we stock all of the dealer units with the Trojan AGM upgrade. Also, this battery tray is powder coated. So even though, you know, it's under the coach and it's going to get some weather, because we powder coat it, it's going to stay pretty solid for a lot of years.
And then another thing that I always notice on the Phoenix Cruisers, access to outlets. You have the large awning, which is not out right now, but a big thing is storage. So talk about the storage a little bit.
So on the 3100, you have a few options here. You have a larger tool area here right under the kitchen area. And then as you move to the back of the coach, one of the things that is common on most of our floor plans is this storage area here. This is a slide out drawer, has a 200-pound capacity. And then you have a shelf here that also flips up and latches. So if you want to put taller items in the drawer and enclose that, then you have that full access there. Or you can just leave it down and you have a nice organized compartment. I'm going to close this up here. And this door has a slam latch to it. So once that closes, it's going to close nice and snug.
And a few other things that are different on a coach like this. You have a rear fiberglass cap, fiberglass roof, walkable, double air conditioners, which it's probably an ice box there in the summer.
Double AC, 50 amp service.
And then I saw 3 fans on the roof, also coming with vent covers, which is always something you want.
Yep, 3 fantastic fans with remotes and all vent covers.
Now, what is the towing capacity? I see you have some extra storage, and if you want to talk about that a little bit.
The towing capacity on this coach, Ford rates it at 7,500 pounds. We will install a 5,000 pound hitch at the factory. You also have the steel roller bars so that if you're pulling into, sort of a gas station with a steeper incline, you're not going to damage the rear of your coach. You have the rear storage compartment here. It's a little taller, a little shallow, but it's a perfect place to put hooks for your power cords, your hoses, and things like that, so they're not all just jumbled in a drawer. All LED lights around the exterior of the coach, to include your brake lights and your backup lights. You also have docking lights to the side to help, and those you can turn on and off as you're backing into your space.
Is that rear view camera standard, or is that an option?
That's standard.
So something I noticed here that you don't really see at all on Class Bs or Cs is your sewer system is a little bit different.
This truly is one of the things that I think our buyers love about our coach, and I think it is also one of the things that have been the deciding factor as to why they chose a Phoenix Cruiser. So we have the SantaCon macerator system historically on past model years. This year we now have the San Marin macerator toilet inside the coach. So it macerates all of your waste directly into the tank. And then we still have the pent air pump so that when you're emptying the tanks, it's easy, clean, efficient, and it just makes that process that is typically not so pleasant a lot easier to do.
Well, what's really good is, anybody ever heard about that phrase, beep goes uphill? Like, you can shoot uphill, right? If you're instead of having gravity, you can go uphill if you want.
Absolutely. So the 3100 has a larger slide out. In the slide out, it's large enough for your dinette and your sofa on the interior. But one thing to note about our slide out is the end outside walls. A lot of the manufacturers will not paint them. So you just have the raw fiberglass. We paint the slide out to match the coach. So the whole exterior of the coach is gonna be full paint, full 3 clear coat, and it's gonna, hold up to weather for a long time. As you have on all Phoenix Cruisers, you have the 4.0 own-in generator. That's standard. You also have the 42-gallon LP tank. And between the generator and the LP and your shore power, you're going to be able to spend all the time you need enjoying this coach. Come on in and take a look at the inside. Beautiful light interior. So you get a lot of space in the 3100. As I said, you've got the 2 twin beds, you've got the dinette, you have the sleeper sofa. The driver and passenger seat in the truck, you have the option for a 6-way power or swivel. We typically recommend the 6-way power for the driver because you want them to be the most comfortable on the road. And then often the passenger side, people opt for the swivel seat. And in the 3100 floor plan, this cabinet is standard. It offers you the nice little pop-up laptop tray, or you can have your morning coffee. This standard cabinet in the 3100 is optional in the 2552 or 2351D. Any floor plan that has this cabinet, you can opt for the full cabinet below over the Euro chair. You also have your JBL surround sound and your Blu-ray DVD. Plenty of storage up here, your 30-inch smart TV, and all of Phoenix Cruisers have the in-dash Garmin navigation system. That is a full entertainment system, and it happens to be an Android tablet that is magnetized, so you can pull it off the dash if you're trying to navigate from the passenger seat or make some adjustments.
That's cool. We actually just saw that in a for travel yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's great. You have
It is really cool technology, and a lot of the customers are really embracing it and really enjoying it. And we hope to expand on that product offering in the future. So the other thing to point out on the Phoenix Cruiser is we try to bring the chassis in from Ford with as many options that are available to us at the time. And like I said before, there are many products that are built on the E450, but if you look really closely, they do not have the same options that we have in our chassis. And one in particular is the steering wheel cluster. There's a lot of convenience controls on the steering wheel that you will not see on other coaches built on this chassis. And that is all because we want to think about the person driving the coach and make sure that the ride is as enjoyable as the destination. So this coach here actually has some options that we don't typically see in stock units. It was retail sold, and so they opted for the 12-volt compressor refrigerator. Standard is a two-way refrigerator, but here you have the option for the 12-volt, and in some models possibly even a three-way refrigerator. So in the 3100, you have your dinette here with your solid wood tabletop matching the solid wood door and drawer fronts. You have the Murstone decor in this coach, which has the light tan leather furniture. All of the furniture in the Phoenix Cruiser is genuine leather. Back in the days when ultra leather was really popular, you know, we certainly offered that at one time too, but we have completely converted over the Phoenix Cruiser to 100% leather.
What is that? That's not Villa, is it?
Yes.
It is Villa?
We are actually manufacturing the Phoenix Cruiser furniture with Villa International.
Nice.
And they manufacture a lot of the high-end coaches furniture.
Right.
You also have the sleeper sofa in this coach. It has the dual power twin, so you can sit and recline just with the push of a button. Or you can also convert this to a bed just by simply pulling out the ottoman and then extending the seat fully, extended on both sides, and you have a 54 by 74 inch sleeping area.
So you can really sleep 4 people.
You could easily sleep 4 people in this coach.
You pop open a small air mattress, you can get a small child.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of living space in this coach. And just like the 2552, you have the power twins. And they're great, they're versatile. You can keep them separate, or with the push of a button, you can extend this side as well, and you just pull that mattress out with it.
That's great.
You can pull one out, still have walking room through the coach, or you can pull both out and they connect in the middle, and then you have a nice king-size sleeping area. So in the bedroom in this floor plan, you have a lot of storage. You have the cabinets above, plenty of overhead cabinet there. You have the outlet and USB port. You also have a grommet here coming down. So for those that have the CPAP machine, or even just if you wanted to run your power cord down there and hook it up to the charger, you could. I've camped in this coach, and there's more room than I needed. So.
And I see you have 2. Oh, I can't get that open.
Yeah.
See how sturdy? And I think I do that every year.
I know.
That's good though. You have 2, one on each side.
Yep.
More place for clothes and.
Yeah. So you have your shirt cabinets there. Lots of strong magnets, so those are not going to pop open while you're on the road. You have the adjustable shelves. So, you know, however you want to customize it for your storage needs. So back here in the bathroom, you've got your large wardrobe, also very strong magnets. Here we have the sand mirror and macerator toilet. New feature for us this year. Again, this is going to, you know, take all your waste, liquefy it before it goes into the tank, you know, preventing things from getting gunked up like it can with solids just sitting there. So I think that's going to make for a much more efficient
experience. How else can we put it?
It'll make for a wonderful experience. So all solid surface countertops in the Phoenix Cruiser, not only in the kitchen but in the bathroom area. All of our units have a full dry bath, so you're not having to kind of straddle the toilet while you're trying to wash your hair. You have a full shower in there. And on the way out here, I forgot to mention before, you also have additional storage under the twin bed, if I can unlock it. So
Wow,
2
wow.
full extension drawers under the driver's side twin.
So more place for clothes. There's so much storage.
Makes it very easy to get to. You have your mechanicals under the passenger side twin. You have a 19-inch TV in the bedroom, that's standard, and additional storage under the refrigerator. You have a nice pull-out pantry here.
with a latch,
You're
which
in
is
the-
good.
Yep, that's going to definitely
Everything
keep
good
that
for
nice
travel.
and secure. So you also have in the kitchen area here, you have your dual burner LP range cooktop, and then you have the 30-inch convection microwave oven. This is an LG brand here, and this will do everything you would like to do. Whether you want to microwave, if you want to bake, it'll brown. It's a full convection oven.
That's a good size. I think that's what we have in our house, actually.
Yeah, it's a very good
that's-
size,
it's
and
good.
it's standard in every Phoenix Cruiser. You also have a fairly large stainless steel sink with the Corian sink covers. You've got the nice little cubby back there so that when you're not using them, they're stowed out of the way. That's something that definitely is important to me, is to kind of keep things organized and out of the
Yes.
way. Full extension drawers on all of the kitchen drawers, and solid wood construction.
And they're soft close, right?
Yes, and then you have a little mini pantry here.
And you have that power tower there, which is always great too.
Yep, you have your two 110 and then your USB. This unit actually is optioned with the Truma AquaGo, which is under the sink. You have your water pump switch here, and in this coach you actually have 3 water pump switches, one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, and then one near the outdoor shower, so that if you're wanting to use the outdoor shower, the pump switch is right there, very
That's great.
convenient to get to. You have your stainless steel sink faucet here, and your Corian countertop extension.
So thank you for taking the time for that detailed review, detailed walkthrough. So everybody's going to want to know if they're interested or have any other questions, who can they reach out to if they have questions and they want to buy one of these units?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to our website, phoenixusarv.com, check out the locations where our product's available. You can also call us at the factory at 574-266-2020. We're happy to answer any questions that you have and guide you in the right direction.
And as a special treat for those of you who waited to the end of this video, we're going to
Treat.
put the price right down here. To the left of us, we're going to put our RV DIY tours, our RV newbie playlist. We thank you again, Tina, for taking the time. Thank you, MJ, for holding that heavy camera. It's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you guys on the road.